Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I am so happy you found us. I'm Lisa and this is Creativity and Inspiration. How is everybody doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day. Well, guess what? Today we are talking about mini paper pads, and I have a 6x6 beautiful paper pad that I'm going to share with you. And over the weekend, I was at my mom's visiting, and I kind of disconnected, didn't bring anything with me except for this paper pad, because I was thinking, what are we going to do with this? What ideas can I share with you? So I sat there and actually played with a different paper pad, because I had to, and came up with some ideas. As you can see, I didn't have any of my stuff that I normally have, so I used her sticky notes, her pen, and one paper pad, and I've come up with some ideas for you. So let's just jump right into this and get started, because I think you're going to like some of these. Hopefully you like all of these. Oh, and just FYI, everybody wants to see the Sucrets tin turned into a journal, so this video will be up on Saturday or Sunday, and I'm excited for that one. But let me share, oops, sticky notes sticking to my paper. That's not good. Anyway, let me share this beautiful paper pad. This is the Paper Studio. It's cardstock, but it's one of those that it's a soft cardstock versus a real firm one. And it is called Bright Vintage. And I tell you, this is the most beautiful paper. I mean, look at that. It's gorgeous. And I'm all about spring and summer right now. So this paper, there's 3 sheets of each one. And of course, pink is my favorite color. Look at that. I just love how it looks like a mixed media piece. It's got interest. Beautiful colors. It's got the ones with the writing. You can always use this as part of a background. Beautiful flowers. I love this one, I think, the most. It's some lemon and limes, and it's just so pretty. And apples. Green apples, limes, and lemons. I just love this. I think this is my favorite piece in the whole pack, and there's a lot of favorites in here. More writing. Oh, see, this one's beautiful too. So I really love this paper pack. It's fun. It's got butterflies. I mean, flowers and butterflies, lemons and limes. And this looks like berries of some sort. So how can you not love this paper pack, right? But whatever paper pack you have, obviously, will work. And I'll link a couple below that I also love. Plus, I'll link this one as well. This one, I think, came from Hobby Lobby. I think I was in there. It was on sale, so I grabbed it. And that kind of led to this whole video. How many of you go to Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, wherever, or you're shopping online, and you see these beautiful paper packs, and either you get them and you didn't know they were like 6x6 or 8x8, or you get them knowing that, but then you don't know what to do with them. I'm guilty. So here are my ideas for what you can do with this. And there are several. So I'm going to get all my supplies together real fast. And we're going to do some things with this 6x6 paper. Okay, guys, I've got my bone folder, some scissors, and some glue. And that's all we're going to need. So let's pick some paper to work with. And you know I have to pick this one, because like I said, it's a beautiful mixed media piece. Edged in the green. It's just a gorgeous paper. And I have to pick butterflies. And we'll pick one more. And it's okay to mix patterns. It's okay to mix solids with patterns, of course. It's even okay to mix stripes with patterns. We're going to start with these 3. And the first thing we're going to do is pretty basic, because I'm going to start basic and maybe work up to a little bit more. actually, we're going to get one more piece. You know I have to get the lemons. If you know me, you know lemons, limes, I'm all about it. Okay, so with this piece, what we're going to do first is make some corner bookmarks for journals. And all you do with this piece is you fold one corner to the other corner. And this is where the bone folder will definitely come in handy. If you don't have it though, because forever I didn't have one, use a ruler. It's fine. But I'm going to fold it where it's pretty sharp. And mine will still be off. So if yours is still off, don't worry about it. Okay, but you fold it like that. And then what you're going to do is fold one tip into the, see my triangle now? I'm going to take a far tip and fold into the main center tip. And then I'm going to take the other far tip and fold into the center tip. And that makes the square, which I'm going to fold down. And make sure you give it a good, crease there because you need it. Okay, so you should have this now. What I'm going to do is now unfold it. Bring the center tip up here. And this is one-sided paper, by the way. Just so you know, I like that though because if I'm doing it in a journal or something, it gives me a space to write in. So now you have this. Now the flaps that we folded in, we're going to fold in again, but not to the center now. We're going to, and this is where you might be off a little bit, and that's fine. I'm going to tuck them in under the tip. Like that. And then I'm going to come out to this other one and fold it in and under that tip as well. And if it won't fold smoothly, you can always trim off of it. It doesn't matter. Because you won't see those points again. So what I'm going to do is, if it won't be flat, there we go. And this is our corner bookmark. And it fits on the corner. So let me get a journal and show you. Here's a journal. And I'm going to put it on this page. And and it fits. And there you go. There's your corner bookmark. Very simple and a great use for these 6x6 paper pads. Great use for 6x6 paper pads. Next, we can take this piece of paper, very simple, and make a long envelope. And for a long envelope, all you do is fold up the 1/2 over like that. So you want about 1 inch left at the top. Okay. Fold that down. That's your flap. And there's your long envelope. Just stitch or tape or glue your sides closed. And you have a nice long envelope. Next, you can make file folders. And file folders are simple. What you're going to do is you're going to fold your paper in half. You're going to crease it when you get exactly in half. And then you're going to cut right in the middle. So I like to fold it so I kind of know exactly where the middle is. Like that. And I'm going to cut right down the middle. And one always ends up a little bigger. And that's fine. Okay, and then I'm going to come up here and we're going to cut this down about 1/2 inch. So you have this, and you're going to come up and you're going to round your corners. Round one corner first. So we're going to round this corner first. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and round down. I'm making the tab. And then you cut down to where your other level is. Come across. And then come back with your corner rounder again. We're going to round this corner. And there you have a cute little file folder. You can also round the corners on the other part too. There you go. Super cute. You have 2 of them. You would just repeat the process. So mini file folders is a great use. Now, one of the easiest uses, and I do this all the time because tags are expensive, I like to trace tag shapes on different papers. So you could definitely trace different tag shapes on these papers, and you would have some adorable tags. So trace your shapes. That's a great money saving tip. After you trace your tag, what I did was I took another sheet of our paper, just tore it off, cut it to kind of fit on the side, and it's going to be an amazing pocket. You could stitch it down, you could tape it down, or glue it down. And you just get, by using the same papers in this mini paper pad, not only are you using up your papers, but they're made to go together, so you get amazing looking tags, pockets, you know, tuck spots, notepads, journal cover, whatever you're creating. When you use all the papers that are cohesive in one paper pad, you get amazing looks. Another thing you can do is you fold both sides into where they meet in the center, but not all the way. You want to leave probably about a 1/2 inch to a 1/4 inch gap, I would say. And what we're going to do is make a pocket for a page, but it's going to be a fancy pocket, okay? Okay, so it should look like this. You should have this space in between. So after you get this folded, I want you to take the bottom and fold up about a 1/4 inch and just crease it so you'll be able to see the crease. Then open this up like this. And I want you to cut a slit on each of the folding sides up to that main fold. So it's like, and then we're going to do it on this side. So we're going to fold that up like that. That's fine. These we're going to cut off. So cut off the folded flaps on each side. Okay. So it should look like that now. Now inside, what we're going to do is go back to our paper pad, and we're going to pick some papers that go with this. And you can pick opposite colors, you can pick colors that blend in, whatever you want to do, but you want to pick 2. So I'm going to pick a green, and I'm going to pick one of the solid, like pinks and blues here. And what I'm going to do is make some pockets inside. So this little flap can stay, and you can just glue it down out of the way, or you can cut it off. It's up to you. But what we're going to do is I'm going to come in and put a torn pocket on here, but I have to measure my size because of the edges. So I'm just cutting the center part so it'll basically fit in the folds. You can measure however you like to measure. I've always said be yourself in these because everybody's different. Okay, so this is fit, and now I'm going to tear it. Okay, I'm going to tear it, and I'm going to trim the edge off just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Just making sure it fits within our little folds here, because you don't want it crumping up. Right, okay. And that's going to be what you see. And that's our first torn pocket. And I set it inside the fold, so you can just tape the fold to the paper and then sew the paper down or tape it or glue it, but you want this to be a pocket, so don't glue the bottom shut, you know. And then for the next piece, I'm going to do the same thing, only I'm going to use green. And I want to get a green piece. And I'm going to tear it a little lower. And I'm just going to put it right under the pink piece. And there you have, oops. And then this is what it's going to look like in the journal. What we're going to do is make a little closure for this. And I'm going to use my hole punch and punch 2 holes. And make sure they're kind of directly opposite each other. Or 3 holes. We can do 3. And then you just make sure they're opposite of each other or close enough. And then we're going to get some ribbon and string it shut. And now you have 3 pockets. You will open it up and you will have the pink pocket, the green pocket, and then behind this whole thing on your page will be the 3rd pocket. And it will be like a little corset pocket. We'll get some string, we'll get some ribbon or eyelash trim and tie it closed. Of course, all finished projects that I don't finish now are at the back of the video. Okay, remember I talked about making small envelopes, like tiny ones? All you do is get a strip of paper. And it can be an inch wide, it can be thinner, whatever you want. And you fold it up. And my little folds here, just so you get an idea, are about 3/4 of an inch. And you fold and you fold. And then when you get to the top, you can do it like that and have another little fold over envelope like that. Or come to this one, bring it down where you want it. I'm going to cut it off. And then I'm going to cut like a triangle. And you have a little envelope like that, which is super cute and would look really cute on a tag, or you could put it on a file folder as decoration. A lot of uses, and that's a good trick to use up really small scraps with. Now let's talk about bigger pockets that are maybe a little more simple than the corset pocket. And then we're going to talk about how you can create mini journals out of these paper packs for your bigger journals. Okay. Get some more papers. I think we'll use the roses this time. Now, for a simpler pocket that will just fit on your page, of course you have to have a journal and measure your page. I'm going to use this journal. Oops. Okay. Let's use this page right here. I'm going to put a pocket right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 6x6 sheet, fit it into the corner, but I'm going to fold in, not all the way, but about almost all the way. I'm going to leave about an inch, half an inch of the paper showing. I'm going to use my bone folder and crease it. And then I'm going to trim it off so it fits inside my journal, because this is just a little bigger than my journal. So I'm cutting it so it fits nicely in the fold there. There we go. Now, with this, what I would do is sew, glue, or tape the tip down and just a little bit like that. Then I have a pocket, a tuck spot, and a tuck spot from the bottom. Another way you could do this is do it the same way, but then bring the tip back up like that. And then you have a pocket, a tuck spot, a tuck spot, a tuck spot. Okay? So there's several ways to get a bunch of pockets out of one sheet, one 6x6 sheet. And all I did was cut off this little big section right here so it would close. Now, for the last thing, let's talk about how you could create really cute notepads or little journals. And one way is just to fold over the top about 1/2 inch, crease it with your bone folder. And I never fold straight, never. I know, if I measured, it would probably be straight, but I eyeball it. That's what makes me a mixed media artist, guys, sorry. Okay, so I folded it over and creased it with my bone folder about 1/2 inch at the top. Now what you can do is come in with paper. You can measure it to be 6x6, or if that's too big for your journal, definitely, you know, cut it down. Let's see, let's cut it down to like, if I make 3x3, then I'm making 2. So let's cut it down to 3 inches across. Of course, one's a little more, one's a little less, but that's okay. So now you have 2 of these. They're about 3x3. Put your paper in here, and you have an adorable little notepad. That's the back. This is where the paper goes under here. You can glue it, stitch it, staple it, whatever you want to do. These would look amazing on your desk as gifts, anything. Super cute. And you get 2 out of one 6x6 sheet. Okay, we're going to use this scrap, and you're just going to make your matchbook. And all a matchbook is you fold up the top, you put your papers in, you staple it, then you fold the top over just to tuck right in, and you have a paper matchbook full of paper. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some great ideas to use the mini paper pads. If you want more ideas, just comment more down below. Also, don't forget, coming on Sunday, we will have our little Sucrets 10 journal, and I'm really excited about that one. All the finished projects I just talked about and showed you today are at the end of this video. Guys, have an amazing day. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that little bell. We have an amazing selection of videos coming for you. I am working really hard to get them all out, and I hope you all enjoy them. Take care, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, guys, let's share what we've made. One long skinny envelope. Looks great. Could also be a great decor on a border. You know, hook it on there like that, and you can have a cute border plus a functional envelope. So that's one page. You can get 2 mini file folders out of one page. We've got our matchbook little notepad here, and you can get about 2 of these out of one page. This is a beautiful little notebook with a tab. This is not sewn in, it's just for decoration, makes it look finished. It's sewn in at the top. We have a mini envelope that just will add to any tag or any journaling card, whatever, but it could also be journaling spots. Just unwrap it and journal on the little pieces of paper. We also have a great corner bookmark we made. These are amazing, and it uses a whole page, but look how beautiful they look on the page, and you can always find your spot in your journal or your book you're reading, whatever you use it for. We have an amazing corset pocket. You just untie the top and the bottom, because I'm extra, and unstring it, because again, I'm extra and like, you know, it to be free. And then you have pockets inside. One pocket here and one pocket here. And while it's in your journal, You also have a pocket behind it if you so choose. Got an amazing tag using 2 pages of paper, plus we've got this mini notebook, great for using up scraps of any type of paper that fits right into our pocket. The last thing we made with our mini paper pad, well, the last 2 things is one, this mini page marker, which is just a scrap piece of paper that I sewed a little bit. I folded over and sewed a hook on top, but it still has the tab on top too, so you can definitely see where your page is anywhere. I love that. And then we have our triple pocket here. Triple? Yes, triple pocket here. It's got a pocket here, 1, tuck spot here, 2, tuck spot here, 3, and a tuck spot here. So it's a 4 pocket tuck spot pocket.